Welcome once again to XHOSA 101. Class is an insertion. Here with me is the class register, and I will begin to mark it. What's the day today? Hey, class, what's the day today? Okay, let's see. Yeah, it looks like, okay, are they here? It looks like everyone is here in class to attend XHOSA 101. Okay, it looks like everybody's here. Can I count you guys for a minute? Is everybody here today? Did everybody make it to class? Let me count you. Ngoqala wesibini, owesithathu, nowesine, nowesihlanu, nowesithandathu, nowesixhenxe, nowesibhozo, nowethoba, noweshumi, ishumi elinanye, ishumi elinambini, ishumi elinantathu, sinesibhozo qho. Okay, it looks like everybody is here attending today's class. So let's get right straight into today's lesson. Let's see. Let me just wipe the board. Mancike qala. Bamba siqalise mancike. Cike. Khole moto inqola babhandle ngizama ucika ibhodi. Ukuze bengathi ngicika ibhodi idlule. Ingathi ayidlule kwayona sana konini iduma. Identify ngathi iduma iyedlula. Inoba imisile. Inoba iduma imisile, inoba iduma imisile, inoba iduma imisile aqonda kanjalo wena. Ndiqonda bakha inoba iduma imisile, inoba iduma imisile mancike ibhodi. Ngoba le moto iyaduma. Ayiyeke. Okay. So today I'll be teaching you months and seasons of the year in XHOSA. So let's start. So XHOSA months of the year are poetically named after stars and seasonal grasses, okay? And traditionally speaking, XHOSA year starts in June and ends in May. Yes, starts in June, ends in May. Starts in June, ends in May. Why? It ends in May when a star called the Canopus star, which is the brightest star in the southern hemisphere, becomes visible. I don't know much about stars, but I think it's the second brightest star of all the stars. The Canopus star. So that's exactly why we start the year in June and end in May. me start with January, since most people start with January, right? Let's start with January. January is called Eyomqungu. 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 What does Eyomqungu mean? You're probably wondering. Eyomqungu means the month of Tambuki grass. Tambuki grass. The month of Tambuki grass, which is Eyomqungu. How do you spell Eyomqungu? It's EYOMQUNGU. Eyomqungu. January. Umqungu. January. And then the second month is February. February is called Eyomdumba. What does Eyomdumba mean? Eyomdumba means the month of swelling grain. The month of swelling grain. Eyomdumba. The month of February. Eyomdumba. Inyanga yomdumba. The month of February. Inyanga, a month. Eyomdumba. February. How do you spell Eyomdumba? EYOMDUMBA. Eyomdumba. Inyanga yomdumba. The month of February. After February we have March. March is called Eyokwindla. What does Eyokwindla mean in English? Eyokwindla means the month of first fruit. Eyokwindla. How do you spell it? Eyokwindla. The month of March. And then after March, which is Eyokwindla, the month of fruit, the first fruit, we have April is Uchazimpunzi. It doesn't really have clicks. It doesn't have clicks at all. So it could be easy to pronounce Uchazimpunzi, meaning the month of watering pumpkins. Uchazimpunzi. watching this video was April. April, you would be called Uchazimpunzi in XHOSA. We don't have people called Uchazimpunzi. Uchazimpunzi. I just love the pronunciation of Uchazimpunzi. There are months with the clicks as well. We'll get to them just now. After April, we have May. M-A-Y. May is ucanzibe, 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 ucanzibe. May, when we end the year, sigqiba unyaka ngenyanga yocanzibe, ngeyocanzibe, ngenyanga yocanzibe, sigqiba unyaka. We end the year on the month of May. Sigqiba unyaka ngenyanga yocanzibe. We end the year on the month of May. Unyaka is a year. Ukugqiba is to finish. Sigqiba unyaka ngenyanga yocanzibe. Eyocanzibe meaning the month of cannabis, the bright shining star. Inyanga yocanzibe, the month of May. If you are May, if there's anyone who's watching this who is May, you would be called Anzibe, Anzibe, Anzibe in XHOSA. Inyanga eyocanzibe, the month of May. Eyocanzibe, Anzibe, Anzibe, May. After May, we have June. That's when we start the year in the XHOSA culture. In the XHOSA culture, we start our month, our year in the month of June. June, 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 June. What do we call June? What do you call June? What do you call June in XHOSA? June is called Eyesilimela. 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 The month of June. Eyesilimela. Eyesilimela. Inyanga yesilimela. The month of June. Eyesilimela. June. So if there's someone who's named June out there, you would be called Eyesilimela. Eyesilimela in XHOSA. I do not know this word. It's called the month of Pleiades. Pleiades. What is Pleiades? Pleiades. Pleiades. The month of Pleiades. I have no idea what that means. But June, you'd be called Eyesilimela in XHOSA. So in English it would be Eyesilimela. Eyesilimela. June. Hey June. Hey June. Hey June. Hey. Are you good, June? Let's go to July. We've started our year in July. Now the second month is called July. What's July in XHOSA? It's called Eyekhala. Eyekhala meaning the month of aloes. The month of aloes. Aloe vera is called Ikhala in XHOSA. It's called Ikhala. is called Eyetuba. 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 August meaning the month of birds. The month of birds. Eyetuba. Eyetuba. It's Eyetuba, August, the month of birds. Eyetuba, the month of birds. And then comes springtime. Springtime. Oh, let me not confuse you. Let's just say, and then comes September. 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 September is called Eyomsintsi. 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 September. What is umsintsi, you may wonder? I remember at my grandmother's house, we had a tree called umsintsi. We had a tree called umsintsi. It's a very common tree in my village where my grandmother is from. Umntu umsintsi uxhaphakile. Uxhaphake kwandawo, ugcwele kwandawo. So what kind of a tree is umsintsi? In English, it's called the month of coast coral tree. The coast coral tree. I live in the coast, so I guess. So that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. So September is the month of the coast coral tree. The coast coral tree. Eyomsintsi. The coast coral tree. The coast coral tree. The coast coral tree. After September we have October. 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 October is inyanga yedwarha. Eyedwarha. Eyedwarha. Idwarha. 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 Inyanga yodwarha. The month of October. So what's Idwarha? Idwarha is the month of the tall yellow daisies. Yellow daisies. Idwarha. Idwarha. Idwarha are the tall yellow daisies. Yellow daisies. Yellow daisies. Eyedwarha. The yellow daisies. Eyedwarha. That is October. November. 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 What do we call November? November comes after October, right? Eyedwarha. 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 And then kweyedwarha we have uNovember. uNovember ubizwa ngantoni yena? Uyacinga nje, uyacinga, qinisekile. Ndiyacinga, uyacinga, uyacinga, uyacinga. November is called Eyenkanga. November, November, November. Eyenkanga, Eyenkanga, Eyenkanga. November, November, November. Eyenkanga. The sun is slowly setting and it's getting darker. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Eyenkanga. Oh, Eyenkanga meaning the small yellow daisies. Eyenkanga. Small yellow daisies. Eyenkanga. 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 And then December comes. The festive season. December comes. What do we call December? Siviwe. What do we call December? December is called Eyomnga. 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 also a 3. Is it an oak tree? Let's confirm it. Umga is the acacia thorn tree. Acacia thorn tree is called Umga. Umga is the month of acacia thorn tree. So when we have these trees or these stars, it's because they come around those months in South Africa. Okay, so it makes sense. Or they flower around those months, hence they are named after those months. So you're probably wondering, it's confusing because in your country maybe that's not the case. Well, that is because people who live like overseas, out of South Africa, out of Africa, they are most likely to have months of the year swapped with us. Months of the year, seasons of the year swapped with us. They swap the seasons of the year. So when it comes to the seasons of the year, we have summer. Summer is called ihlobo. Ihlobo is summer. Ehlotyeni, summertime. Ehlotyeni, summertime, where you have the sun shining and everything is all good. And summer comes around November, December, January in South Africa, when other countries phesheya kolwandle are experiencing winter and they are cold. In South Africa and in Africa, summertime, having fun. Hence I'm dressed like this. It's so hot outside, hence I'm dressed like this. But it's in the afternoon now, the sun is setting, which is amazing. I'm holding on to the last bit of the sun right now as I'm looking outside my window. So summer, ehlotyeni, and then we have winter. Winter is called ebusika. Winter, ebusika, winter time. Ubusika, winter, ebusika, winter time. Kuyapanda ebusika. It's very cold. And winter, kuyapanda, cold. Ebusika, winter time is cold. Kuyapanda ebusika. So yeah, winter comes around June, July, August, around that time, when phesheya kolwandle people are experiencing summertime. We shivering because we are in winter. All that stuff around May, June, July, August, May, June, July. So around that time, we are in winter. Ebusika, ekwindla okanye eyokwindla is autumn is called eyokwindla. Eyokwindla comes around February, March, April. So after autumn we have, what's the next one? Intwasahlobo. Spring is called intwasahlobo. Spring. Intwasahlobo, the month of spring. Spring comes around September, October. Mid-spring. Like spring, you should be having it in September. The 1st of September, Spring Day in South Africa. Spring Day, the 1st of September. So you're around September, October, November, or May, or August, September, October. You know, things keep shifting because of like global warming and stuff like that. So most likely to experience springtime, which is intwasa hlobo. Yes, we do have all the 4 months of the year, and yes, it does snow in South Africa. It snows in certain regions, not all over, and mountainous regions they do get snow in winter. So did you know that places in Africa do snow? Or were you living under a rock? You think that, oh, in Africa they only experience sun, they never get cold. So what's your take? My advice to you would be, never come around June, because you're gonna get here, it's cold like nobody's business, and you can't go to the beach. The appropriate time to go is around springtime, when it's still cool, around September, then October, November, December, January, and all that. But right now that we're in February, the sun is even like way more concentrated. So if you want cool weather, it's not too cold, not too hot, I'd advise you to come around September, October, November, around that time. It's just perfect weather, in my opinion. Don't take my word for it. Okay, that's going to be it for today's class. Let's recap. What did we learn today? Okay, months of the year. Okay, yeah. Months of the year. How many months do we have? 12. Awesome, great, perfect. When do they start? In June. When do they end? They end in May. The year ends in May, it starts in June, perfect. Do we have seasons of the year? Okay, great. How many seasons? 4. Great, perfect. 4. Awesome. 4. Does it snow in South Africa? It does. Great. In mountainous regions, certain regions. Okay, great, perfect. You are a great student.